So now, wait till you want. Wait till you want now. Where you want me to do now?
Chris no go do that marriage. It's either he buy me there or that marriage no go. Either me and Ade single will not marry, or we will end up marrying each other. When I say my life is shattered, my life is shattered. I don't even know what is happening to me. I don't know what is happening to me. Everything about me is shattered.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. This particular video you're about to watch will expose you to other prophets that you believed on. Now, I'm not making this particular video to discourage you, but it is what it is. You guys must get the full gist of what is happening between actress Doris and Chris Okafor. Now, I watched this particular video. I wanted to take a context out of it because I hold no copyright to it. But if I take small, well, I don't know if you understand the whole story. Like, because what she narrated in this video, guy, now it's connected to Apostle Justice Suleiman. This whole story is connected to that false prophet, Apostle Cassie in Edo State. This whole video is connected to Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fifin. This whole video is connected, this whole story is connected to that South Africa guy, Prophet. The guy that is calling out all those alleged false prophets in Nigeria. By the time you watch this video, it is left for you guys to not decide if you believe her or not. But the details in this video, guys, me, myself, there's nothing I can say, but I just want you guys to watch it, and we'll be right back.
Alpha, how you doing?
Fine. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How your body?
I'm fine.
Yesterday we see your video where you do, and at that thing I can make us come ask you, what really did happen between you and Chris Okafor?
Bro, Chris and I met 2017.
2017.
When, yes, I was at the first headquarter. Him too was at first headquarter. I was with Chioma Okoye,
Okay.
my colleague then. So, went for a matter in the first headquarter. So Chris was walking down on part of the road in that station. I was walking down. Then he now said hello to me, approached me. I didn't know who he was then. So as he approached me, I was talking to him. Then his bouncers now rushed to hold me. He now took me inside his car. Said, let's go inside the car. He now said his name is Chris, but I should give him my number, that he was going to call me. So I gave him my number, and that was it. So as soon as I left, me and Choma were talking. Choma said that she knows that guy, that the guy is a very big pastor. I said, me, I don't know him. So as we were talking, like 1 hour later, he now sent me a message and said, this is Chris. I said, who is? I didn't know it was him, but he just said, hi, this is Chris. So as I looked at the message, I said, who is Chris? Someone said, him, his name is Chris. So he now called, and I think he now called my number. Then he now said, how are you? When am I leaving Abuja? I told him. He said, okay, if I get to Lagos, I should call him so that we'll see. So when I got to Lagos, he was actually the one who called me and now gave me an address in Ojodubega.
Yes.
They said it was in the evening that he said I should come to the address. So when I took over, I got to that place. It happened that it was his church. He sent his pastor, Pastor Sylvester, to come and receive me. That was a night vigil. But when I got there, the vigil was already ending. It was around 12 midnight or 1, I don't think so. The Pastor Sylvester now took me to his office upstairs. The one was when we started talking. Then he now said he liked me. I said, okay. So that was when he also found out that I was an Hollywood actor. And he now talked. He said, okay, that I was going to come to visit him. That I was going to the village.
Yes.
That me too, am I going? I said, yes. This was New Year. I think it was crossed overnight.
Okay.
So yeah, that was why around after 12:1, that was when that thing happened. They now said okay that they are going to the village. I told him okay that me too, I'm coming to the east. He said okay that when I get to the village he will invite me to the house so I can meet his mother.
Yes.
So that was when I got to my place. He now sent he now sent his he now sent me his address in their village. You will go from Okigwe. It's from Anambra, but you will go from Okigwe. His place is not far from Okigwe Road.
Okay.
So you pass through that Okigwe Road to his village. So he sent me the address. I now drove down to his village. There he introduced me to his mother, introduced me to his father. Then we all had food together in the house.
Yes.
Then when I think when I stayed there for hours, we're just gisting, getting to know each other. And after that, he now sent his escort driver, his police escort,
Yes.
to carry me and drop me off, like to follow me behind for security and take me to Maya. So I now left. Then during that period, I visited him like 3 times in that village. So it was that period that we kissed for the first time in his village. And after that,
Oh,
came back to
when I
Lagos.
start kissing from the village.
Yes, that was
Okay.
we didn't make love, but we kissed.
Okay.
So after that, he took me to he took me to okay when he came back to Lagos after they finished his vacation, we were talking. He now gave me his house address, Unilage State. His house is in Unilage State, Ojudubega.
Yes.
So I went to his house. It was his sister's daughter that received me, Chizoba.
Okay. She's
Chizoba
up.
was the one who received me. Yes,
Yes.
and I met his daughter, Chinyere, and I think the first and second daughter. Then the other one that is Abino too. So that was what happened. Then we now went upstairs to his room. It was now there that we now had sex. So subsequently, if I'm coming, so I became very close with the children, the daughter.
Yes.
So Chizoba is the one who receives me and all that. So Chizoba used to call me too. So we became family.
Yes.
So in between that relationship, we dated that year past. Throughout that, we were just dating. It was just I would say that we see sometimes he would dodge me at Marriott Hotel. He used to put me
Okay.
in Marriott Hotel. Most times I would even invite me, I'll come to church. Even while in church, as he's preaching, if any usher come near me, he will use mic and even warn the usher. People should be careful with guests. Don't be going near. That's how jealous he is.
Okay.
He's that jealous. So we started dating. He said he doesn't have any other girlfriend because there was this girl they were accused. I saw online. Her name is Amaka. Even Choma
Amaka.
Okoye also told me about the Amaka saying that his girlfriend. So when I asked him, he said no, that nothing like that happened.
Say not the data.
So even when they date am, say nothing, say they are just giving false accusation. One time sef I came to that church, he raised money for that Amaka, he caused quarrel between me and him. I said, why are you giving her that special treatment? He said because she's just a loyal church member. That nothing, like cannot even sleep with her, that she fat like that. How can he sleep with her? With all the fat everywhere. Say, I did not even rate him. That of all the people that he want to sleep with, is that one that is fat and old. That was what he said. So after that, then even Chinyere Winifred, we have also had issues with Chinyere Winifred because Chinyere Winifred husband is the pastor in that church.
Uh-huh.
So, um, so he
Who
has
is
also
she?
told me that Chinyere Winifred is my colleague.
Yes.
So he told me that Chinyere used to throw herself at and him, but he doesn't want that. Chinyere used to bring so many of my colleagues to him,
They can't give
that he
am.
rejects them.
Get
Yes,
well.
that he rejects them. So
Which
one
year be
time, one
this?
of my colleagues, this things happened between, as in all these gist was between that 2017, 2018. All these things were just what we were normally discussed.
Okay,
Already
yeah, yeah.
2017, 2018. Yes, so it was 2019 that the relationship paused when I wanted to get married and I told him. So
Okay.
he told me a lot of things and all that. But at the end of the day, when I wanted to get married, I told him I wanted to get married. He now said, okay, that I should wait for him. I said, no, because my mom is putting pressure. And this guy, I knew him before I even met him, that this guy has been on my neck, that he wanted me to marry him. In fact, it was short. I think it was that 2017 that I met Chris, shortly after my father died.
Yes.
After I met Chris, my father died. So then, when I wanted to get married, I told him, and I said, okay, no problem. But that I'm breaking his heart too. But I said, my mom is on my neck. I should marry the guy and all that because the guy has been into my family. Then eventually, when I married the guy, Chris was not happy. So most times he will call me. I think
When you did your
one of
husband
the chats
house.
I was saying,
Yeah.
mm, that video that I sent you, that was the video I was sent you that I was touching my breast.
Yeah.
He was one who said I should touch myself. That was my husband's house. I was lying down. That's my husband's bed.
Yes.
Because Chris, I don't know what happened. When I married my husband, I told my husband before I married him that I actually do not have feelings for him. That I loved someone. My husband insisted that he wanted to marry me.
Okay. So you
And
explain to us, say, no, be you not too like her like that. See, no, another person.
yes, my
Okay.
husband insisted that he wanted to marry me. So he said when in the marriage, love will come. When I got married to my husband, I was still in love with Chris.
Okay.
And my husband then was also not good to me. Most of
Okay. What do
my,
you
that
mean?
is
What do you
why
mean by your husband then not still good to you? So that we will feel here away.
after I married my husband, when a man has chased you for a long time and eventually married you, my husband was obsessed with me even when he was chasing me. Eventually married me. He treated me in the night of our marriage. Because my husband bought a car for me before we got married. He bought a car for me. The night of our marriage, he beat me up.
Hmm?
After our traditional marriage, he beat me up. So I left. I even left and went to the hotel. That I would resolve it. I came back. The marriage was a toxic one. My
Okay.
husband used to beat me in their village, drag me on the ground. So it was in between up and on. One, I understand my husband because when I married him, can you hear
Yes.
me?
I dey hear you now. I dey hear you. Yes.
I, I understand my husband because when I married my husband, I never allowed him to touch me. When he wants to touch me, I didn't have feelings. And when he wants to touch me, sometimes he struggle. So I deprived him of sex most times. My
Okay.
mind was somewhere else.
Which is
So
Chris.
most times he forces to even make love to me. To make love to me, it's for force. Sometimes he will rape me. I won't call it rape, but he forced himself
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to make love. So it was in that process, we were back and forth. Sometimes he would beat me because of it. That is the only thing that made him angry. He would beat me because of it. So it became very toxic. And I couldn't force it because I didn't have feelings for him. And I told him.
Okay.
So we're doing that back and forth. My husband now started, he was already a womanizer before I even married him. But those were part of the reason why I lost feelings for him, even prior before the marriage or before I even met Chris. I knew him before that, but I lost feelings. So he now started carrying women. 2 months into the relationship, started bringing women. If I go to film, he will bring women into the house. Long story short, he eventually got one pregnant.
Okay.
And that time we had issues. I traveled. When I came back, in fact, I didn't even come back. It was one that called me that someone is pregnant for him. He didn't want to marry the girl. He was begging I should come back. I told Chris, see what's going on. That I want to go back to my husband. Chris didn't like it, but I eventually went back. When I got there, Chris called me and was crying. There was a chat I sent you where he said he was not okay. He didn't expect me to do that. That was that chat. Then he started crying that I shouldn't have gone back to my house. Maybe he told me to wait. That when I got married to the man, that he felt so bad. When he saw that I left, that he was happy. Now I've gone back again. So when I got back, I thought that my husband was going to change. No, my husband, even when I got back, I met the lady with the child and her mother inside the house with a
Yes.
newborn baby. I told them to leave the house. My husband sent them away. But that was not okay because even he continued beating me. In fact, the beating became worse. That was January. I came back December 2021. Then January 2022, he started beating me. So it was that time that he was beating me that me and Chris was not talking on the phone. So
Okay.
the last
At that time,
beating
and I
was
watched the
when,
play love
yes,
online.
yes. So that was that time he now beat me. The last beating he gave me, blood gushed out of my nose. Christian should carry my bag and leave the house that he was going to marry me. So
And
that
so
was
Chris
when
can
I
tell
now
you.
left. Yes. So I
Chris can tell you
can't
say make you
carry
come
the
up for your marriage. Say
say
okay.
make I no even carry anything. Say make I just come out that he will marry me. Because that day I showed him the blood. So I
Yes.
came, I went straight to his house. We now made love.
That day.
And no, that I traveled, flew to Lagos. My
Okay.
arrival in Lagos, I went straight to his house. We made love.
Apiaraka.
And that was it. So he said I should tell my people to go and return my bride price.
Yes.
So my people now, I told my mom I wasn't going to marry again and everybody. So my people now called my husband to return the bride price. My husband refused, but eventually they dropped the bride price with the lady that has baby for him. So that was it. So that's how me and Chris now started again. Before I now got pregnant, I sent it to him. The
Oh,
day
you
I
can't get
sent it
belay
to
for
him,
Chris.
yes,
Okay. Which year be this one now?
I
Which
sent
year?
it 2022.
Okay, 2022.
That 2022, that love making that we did, I was pregnant. So
Okay.
I told Chris. In 20, I think that was the 2021. No, 2022. That thing is that 20. This thing happened that 2021 ending
Or
of
2022.
2022. But I know that
Okay.
in between that time, that was when I, because that was when I left my marriage. So either 2021 ending or 2022. That was when I left my marriage. So when I got pregnant, I sent him the pregnancy test. I didn't say anything. Then within around 1 month, 2 months of that pregnancy, I miscarried it.
Okay.
So it was when I miscarried it that when I went for evacuation, it was my friend that videoed. Even that video, I can show you. I will send you the original video when with my friend's voice where she said, "This one is for Oga." Because my friend knew I was going out with Chris. So when they were
Yes.
doing evacuation, when you miscarry, they will take you to hospital. They will evacuate the remains of the miscarriage.
But
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
she videoed it, yeah, I now sent it to Chris. Now the reason why, okay, now we'll get to that part. So this is just the summary of how we met. So it was in
Yes.
between that 2022 that this Chris now approached me. Prophet started calling Chris out.
Prof
Chris
S.
now approached Prophet from South Africa.
Yeah.
So Chris now said I should follow Prophet out to find out why he was calling him out.
Okay.
Everything was okay between me and Chris. We were still loving. We were still very much in love. So when I
Yes.
went I now went to Prophet. I told him my name is Chioma Johnson. I'm calling him. I called him with an American number. I said I'm calling him from the US. That I saw you called Pastor Chris out. What is the issue? So Prophet told me, and I found out that Prophet didn't have much on Chris to care for.
Yes.
So I came back. I told him that he didn't have much on you. Said okay. Then 1 week later, Prophet started calling Jeremiah out over the missing child, baby testimony.
Baby testimony. Yeah.
Yes. Then Chris now said, I think Chris and Jeremiah now approached me.
Okay.
Chris called me on three-way call. That I should, since I have established relationship with Prophet, I should go back to him and know why he's doing that to Jeremiah, whether he wanted money, or he wanted, or what is his own reason of calling Jeremiah out. So I followed. And initially, I told Chris, I won't do it. Me, I don't know your friend, and me, I don't like this thing. He said no. That if I love him, I should. I quote him directly. What he used? He said, "If you love me, Didi, do it for my friend. He's my brother."
Yes. As
That
he go
was
tell you.
when. Uh, that was when I now went to Profess, and then they gave me a plan. They say I should seduce Profess
So make you seduce him.
and make him fall in love with me. Yes, ma,
Okay.
I should seduce Profess and make him fall in love with me. I should make him all the promises in this world. So, which was what I did. I engaged Profess. We started talking. While we were talking, I've made him all the promise in this heaven and earth. Profess now fell and now trusted me more.
Yeah.
So while Profess was talking with me, the case of baby testimony came. Ruth Matthew, they said Jeremiah arrested Ruth Matthew. So Profess
Yes.
now said, can I help to release Ruth Matthew? That they took her to Abuja, that the case that came and all that. That was when I said, okay, now I now told them that Prophet said I should go and release Ruth Matthew. So that was why I went to Abuja during that case, went to the police station and saw Ruth Matthew. So when I saw that he was a cripple, I came back to Chris and Jeremiah and I said, sorry, I will not be able to hurt this woman. If your issue is to arrest Chris, I arrest Profess. Let's deal with Profess. This woman is a cripple. Don't arrest her again. So that was when they now said, okay, that they are not after, but I should just find out what is the connection between the lady and Profess.
Okay.
So, which is the case of Ruth is something I would tell you some other time, but I'm just summarizing it.
Mo just summarize how they go first.
Yeah. So in summary, um, they used me to set Profess up. First money they sent to Profess was $3,000. They said I should lure him to Nigeria.
Yes.
So, and it was Chris that sent that money. I sent you the screenshot where he forwarded me the receipt with his number.
Yes.
So it was Chris that sent that money.
$3,000.
And yes, at that time, me and Prophet was agreeing that we will come to Nigeria.
Yes.
So eventually, while we were also doing that, Prophet now sent me to Apostle Johnson Suleiman.
Yes.
to also tell him that Otobo wants to come and do interview on his page, that I should give him bill if he doesn't want Otobo to come. I should give Suleiman bill 30 million naira. So it
Hmm.
was when he sent me to Suleiman that I
Prophet say
called.
make you go meet Suleiman say Steffi Tobo wan come do live for a
Yeah,
page. So
yes,
if Suleiman no want make Steffi Tobo do am, make Suleiman
uh,
pay 30 meter.
30 million.
And
Yes.
people dey hammer for this one now, I no know. I dey hear you.
So I went to Suleiman, but when I reached out to Suleiman. I told him, sir, this is who I am, and I am not really working for Profess. I am here in defense of your colleagues, Prophet Jeremiah and Chris. Now,
Yes.
Profess has sent me to come and blackmail you and collect money. I want you to insult me and Profess. I will record it and send to him. Embarrass us, which Suleiman did. He now told
Yes.
me that it's not even about pretending that he's going to arrest Prophet. He now sent me a court document where he has restricted or some YouTubers, and also show me the Prophet's name, sent it to me. So I went back to Prophet. I said, the man know about you. That the man is angry. The man said he will arrest you, he will sue you. So that was how that one. When I sent to Prophet that court case, he just did not talk about Suleiman again. Then we continue the baby testimony matter. So it
Yes.
was that thing I told Suleiman. Suleiman now told Cassie.
Yes.
Cassie now went and exposed me because
To
to
profess.
to profess that I am not who I think I am, or that they are using me to lure him. So that was why Profess did not come to Nigeria.
Okay.
Though he did not believe them 100%, but he did not come to Nigeria. So later, Profess now said he has personal vendetta between Iginla, Idahosa, Chris, Suleiman, and Jeremiah,
5 of them.
that they plan to arrest him with J. Israel. But
Yes.
that arrest, him and J. Israel formulated it. And J. Israel told him to disable his page to pretend like he has been arrested so that they can collect the money, which J. Israel collected money. That
Hmm.
was his
Elekwe.
own personal vendetta. Yeah. So that was his own personal vendetta with these pastors. He said I should arrange a three-way call so that for now, profess now, me and him, he calls it street. Me and him, we are now running street. He said he's training me on the business we should be doing. I'll be
Okay.
the one to be going forefront to be collecting money from pastors. That was profess. For him now, we are a couple. We're already
Yeah.
in love. So he trusts me. So he now said I should arrange a meeting between all these pastors so that they could discuss what's into them. If they want him to stop, that they will pay him money. So that I went back to Chris, and Chris made that three-way call. The people in that call was Bishop Idahosa, Chris' friend,
Yes.
and Chris Okafor with prophets. Prophet now narrated why did they arrest him and all that and all that. So at the end of the day, the host now told Prophet, but the host was afraid. He now told Prophet how they planned their arrest, how many of them who put money and all that. Then I started pleading with prophets. After that three-way call, they apologized to him, that they left the call. Then prophets now said I should approach them to pay him, and they should pay him $200,000
Eh?
before he would $200,000 before
Yes.
he would leave there.
Okay.
So when I now told, in fact, when this whole thing, before this whole thing started, I told Chris that I won't do this thing if my lawyer is not involved, because I thought the way the whole world was on that matter, and it has to do with a missing child. So I told them I will not continue this if my lawyer is not involved, if the police is not involved, and all that. So they involved my lawyer, involved their own lawyer, involved EFCC, which I personally went to EFCC in Benin and wrote statements. They also
Yes.
involved Interpol. Chris
Apala?
lawyer, Chris lawyer Obani was
Yes.
the one who sent one of his lawyers from his chambers who took me to Interpol in Lagos, where I also made statements. So I had those cover before I continued in my disc
With the profess. Before you continue with
guy.
profess.
So why Professor demanded why Professor demanded that money, they they now said okay, they know what to do. Them and what the Interpol guy now discussed it. I don't know how they got money, but there was a video they sent me with empty video with dollars showing on a bed. So when they showed me that, I will send the video to you. So when they sent
Okay.
me that video,
Go to play for them. Yeah.
when they sent me that video, it was the Interpol guy that sent me that video. So when they sent me that video, then I now put it on reel. They did it and I inserted my voice. I said, Professor, the money is here. I'm in the room. That's why you can only hear my voice in that video. You can't see me. I acted like I was in the room then. I was one videoing it. So when I sent him the Professor the video, Professor believed it. Then he now said, okay, how will he get the money? I said he has to come down to Nigeria. He said he can't come to Nigeria. These people will be looking for him. So we agreed that he will come to Ghana. So it was that coming to Ghana that Suleiman now also came and told him. Not Suleiman, actually. I think Cassie,
Cassie, yeah.
not Suleiman. I think Suleiman told Cassie who I was. It was Cassie that now told Prophet that they want to arrest him. They want to set him up, arrest him. So it was like that process that Prophet, because Prophet believed I had that money, that me and Chris want to chop that money. Prophet started calling me and Chris out,
Yes.
trying to expose me and Chris, telling Jeremiah that the money did not get to him, that me and Chris held on to that money. So that was why Prophet started calling Choma Johnson out, burying me and Chris' picture. It was because of that money. So why Prophet started calling me, I said Choma Johnson, is Choma Johnson Doris or Gala? Why he was not trying to do that, me and I came out and now told people that I'm Doris or Gala. Then I now exposed. Before I came out, that
Yes.
was when Prophet Jeremiah now promised me that money, that car. Sorry, because
Yeah, yeah.
our agreement when I started doing this thing is that I'm not going to show my face. That I was
Okay.
going to only tender the evidence in court and probably come and defend as a witness. That was why I used Choma Johnson. But because Prophet was calling me out, even all of us were panicking. I was so angry. I was like, I don't like this. That was when the man said, don't worry, I will buy you any car of your choice. Choose. That
Okay,
was
God
when
promise you say
the
will buy
car,
you any car of your choice.
yes. So make us
Yeah.
send, make her just go out. So it's time for me to come out now and expose Prophet. Because that time the heat was on his church. And it would have taken only me to stop that heat by exposing Prophet. So they wanted me to come out with my face. They even promised to buy me house, not only car.
Hmm.
They promised to buy me house, yes. So
Okay.
when I now came out, I came out on Doctor. I first of all told Dada. Dada did not believe me. Then I came out on. I went to Daddy. I went to Doctor Chidi, and I told Doctor Chidi everything. Look at what is there. Look at what is happening. Look at. But I did not tell Doctor Chidi that I was going out with Chris. I did
Yeah.
not tell Doctor Chidi the full truth. I just told Dr. Chi that Prophet is blackmailing these people. He's sending me to go and blackmail. But I still maintain that I was in love with Prophet
Okay.
because that was the act, so that Dr. Chidi can also counter Prophet because I was still working with these people now. So it
Okay.
was not then that opportunity now gave me his platform when I was saying I'm still in love with Prophet. He used to send me to go and collect money. So I said half truth, not all the truth, because I was
Okay.
protecting Jeremiah then. So that was when I came out. I played my conversation with Prophet, the voice recording, where he was sending me to go and collect money from pastors, how much you have paid him, all those things. So that was when I brought it out. So it was now that thing that, scattered the case. And it was through those my confrontation with prophets, all the things he did in that case, I had it recorded from the beginning, and
Yes.
police had it. Jeremiah them have it, so they used it in court and they won their case. So the car Jeremiah promised me, he said he was going to. Chris now told him to. The